play and call it work.
A truck starts to rumble off the road in this direction as Richard, who is right here, sets off the alarm, and all the mutants and other assorted creatures are made aware of your presence, with your team, your war band, quickly trying to catch up as they can hear the commotion started. So they're all deployed on this side. And so we're in this little town with forests and everything else like that. Quick observation, but you can make more observations. You can request to more information about anything as you can see them with people that can actually see them, but you do see the familiar stasis pods right here, some vehicles that are actually intact, and some other things that you haven't seen before, which, you know, you may want to investigate, let's just put it that way. But you don't know much about them because Richard didn't get far in before he got discovered. So we're just jumping right into it. And because you don't have surprise, we are going to roll for initiative. Let's roll off for initiative. 9. Maybe the blue die is better. 4.
Oh, there you go.
You've got initiative. Who's activating first?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't know what you're doing?
No.
Got all these guys. You got Richard up there.
He's definitely not Richard. Let's do Beverly.
Beverly, you got a motivator nearby.
Got a motivator.
So only need a 4. Crit.
He'll move up.
He's got his missile launcher, which is move or fire, unfortunately. So
Then he'll move.
He'll move. Get him into some cover.
Let's go right
and then
there.
rely on the move to make it harder to hit.
Yeah. Madalena, she's gonna go now. She's banged up. She has minus 1 to her rolls.
Yeah, so she's a 5 instead of a 4 as usual. 7, no problem.
You ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
She's gonna shoot at this.
At that thing.
At that.
Okay.
And try to crack it open.
Does she want to concentrate first?
Oh yes.
All right, so she's banged up, so her range 5 is down to 4, then back up to 6 for concentrating. So you need a 4 to pass this. 4! I saw it stop for a moment on a 3, it looked like. So it's a hit. We're gonna have to roll after you fail an activation before we find out if that even had any effect.
I know. I really hope it does. I just want to see. I just want to see. Joke bot will activate. Beep boop 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 boop. And that's all he says.
Ha ha ha.
Motivator.
So he needs a 4 then. 5. Is that 1 move or 2?
That's 1 move.
Because he now has move 7.
Yep.
And he floats around, so he's...
Let's put him.
Oh no, joke bot.
Let's just do this.
Yeah, there you go.
And he's going to shoot his
assault rifle. What are you going to shoot at? Basically everything you can see in the camera right here you can shoot.
Him.
Now you did move, so you're down to range 3. So you need a 7 to hit. Booyah!
Oh, yeah.
Crit! Maybe that is a good die.
Ready? We'll activate.
Despite being banged up.
Motivator.
Well, she got motivated from Madeline too.
Oh, that's true. I always forget that.
Although maybe she doesn't like Madeline. So she passes. Only needed a 4. She's gonna move.
That's it.
Okay. You want to make it a move just to get the bonus. So she's gonna run back and forth in place.
They don't plan on moving. She wants to be there in case they fall down.
No, I mean like you can just say you moved.
Actually, I'm gonna go here.
There you go. Because that way you get the -1 for other people to hit you.
Yeah, that's true. Kenny.
Got a motivator. Need a 4. Actually, no, he needs a 3. His metal is higher now.
Yeah, he is.
So he's good.
He's
like, no, Richard! Oh, we gotta test to see if he frenzies. So his metal is 6, so he needs to roll anything, but he needs to roll 4 higher. He crits, so he's not frenzied.
Inches.
Move for him is fast.
He's. The kid will activate. He needs 3 because he got a motivator nearby.
And he's metal 6.
He's good.
Jeez, this die is on fire, man! Until you roll your strength test. Maybe it'll fail then. Move.
Move. Charles will activate.
That's cocked. It looks like a fumble, but it's kind of cocked. There we go. That's better.
Go. So he goes 14 if he moves.
Yeah, he's fast.
He's
a quick mechanic.
Yeah. Willis, he's gonna activate.
It's a 4. Oh, our first failure before Richard gets to go.
Oh, that's true.
He didn't have Richard go yet. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe he gets to kind of see what happens.
I don't know if that's good.
We'll
find out. Taking it is a good thing.
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that he gets 1 act and 1 action instead of 2.
Well, he's gonna move.
Where's it going?
I'm gonna go. He just moves 5. So.
I'm coming for you, brother. Let's find out what happens with your shots. We got a defense 6 mutant here, hit by a strength 7 assault rifle. So go ahead and do your strength test. Oh, I got to roll a crit to stop that. Boom! Oh. First one goes down to the joke bot. Now this next one, we're not going to do an opposed test. You're just going to roll your strength test from the sniper rifle. So strength 7 plus D10. Boom, 10, you got it.
Nice.
So a bullet lodges into it and you can see it start to crack. And when it cracks, a bunch of steam starts to escape and everybody here starts to freak out. But nothing else happens yet. From behind here, you can't really hear from this distance. Richard kind of picks up what sounds maybe like a female voice as it's issuing some sort of orders, but you can't hear them from how close you are. But she's starting to yell orders. The 2-headed mutant with the light machine gun is going to try to activate just metal 5, but since it's 2-headed, if it fails, it can reroll. But if it fails a second time, it doesn't get any actions as they squabble. It passes. So it's not going to move. I'm just going to turn it to represent it facing the right way. And it is going to concentrate a shot at your joke bot with its light machine gun. No, I take that back. I forgot. My light machine guns have burst, so I'm just going to take a shot, and that way I can take up to 3 shots, potentially. He's only range 4, and Jokebot did not move. He moved and fired.
That's correct.
So I need a 6 to hit Jokebot. And I miss, but I will fire again, because I have burst. And I hit, and I will fire a 3rd time, because I did 2 shooting attacks, which means I get a 3rd one for free. And I also hit, uh-oh. We're gonna activate this mutant over here, needs a 5. And passes. He's gonna move to grab some cover. Activate this one as well, the rifle. Needs a 5, passes barely. He's gonna grab some cover as well and then fire his rifle. He's gonna take a shot at Beverly. I only have a range 4. I moved, which is a -1 modifier. You ran, which is a -1 modifier, and you've got heavy cover, which is another -2, so it's a -4. So basically I have to roll a crit to hit you. No, so that's a miss. Then we've got this weird shriveled mutant. Not that the other mutants aren't weird, but this one it kind of hobbles around, and it feels like all around him the air is kind of in motion. There's almost like these whenever you look at air right above a fire and how it's pulsing. Well, that's happening all around his body.
So is there heat around him?
I don't know. It's hard to tell from that distance. He's going to try to activate. Needs a 5. He rolls an 8. I've got a random roll to make on a table, which you'll eventually figure out what it is. That is a 4. So this thing kind of moves up to... No, actually it kind of backs up a little bit to here. And you all of a sudden see it bring its hand to its temple. And it starts to concentrate. And I got to pass a will test. I need to roll 5 or higher. And I roll an 8. And as he does that, all of a sudden, everything around it feels like it's distorted. But it's weird because your eyes are telling you that it's not, but your brain can't seem to focus on anything close to that mutant. But even though your eyes see it's perfectly clear, you're just, as soon as you look at it or anywhere close to it, everything just all of a sudden goes fuzzy in your mind. And with that, we'll activate this guy, who appears to be wearing some sort of high-tech combat armor, and his weapon is, from this distance, it looks like an energy weapon of some sort. And he needs a 4 because he's metal 6. He activates. He's going to move up, and as he goes in there, all of a sudden, same thing happens. He starts to shimmer in and out of existence, it almost looks like. And unfortunately does not have any range, so we'll just stay there. The other one activates on a 4 as well, and passes. And it moves up, and as it approaches this mutant, it all of a sudden starts to shimmer as well. And I'll actually do a second move for him, all the way up to here. And then this one activates as a metal of 7, so it needs a 3. And passes, exactly. Lifts off and flies over here, grabbing some cover. Then this mutant will activate on a 5. Passes. It's just going to kind of advance over to here, running. And this one with these weird tentacle things, now that's alerted everybody, it turns its attention back to Richard. Needs a 5 to activate. And fails! Oh, you're so lucky! So it'll just move, but it won't be able to charge. So we got 2 hits on Jokebot. Strength 8 from the light machine gun versus your defense of 7, so I'll do my strength 8. First one is 4, so it's only 12. I fumble, and he goes down. So we can actually leave him there. Because if by some miracle Charles gets there, he could try to repair him, just like a medic could try to heal. Richard is the last one to activate. You need a 4 now that he's banged up, and you roll 6. You're gonna charge. You're gonna turn on your chain blade.
Yes.
So that brings your melee back up to 8.
Did I win the lottery? Oh, that's my chain blade.
Oh, what noise do you think it makes?
Something different than that.
Oh, okay. Because you're banged up, your melee is only 7 instead of 8. But my melee is only 4, so piece of cake, right? Yeah, as long as I don't crit. Oh, I fumbled! So you hit me. This mutant is just oh wait, no, sorry, that's the suction arm mutant one. So he actually has some natural carapace. You can notice that his skin seems a little harder than the rest of them, so his defense is 7 instead of 6. And the chain blade doesn't ignore armor, right? No, it doesn't. That's the force blade or the phase blade or whatever it's called. So go ahead, you have your strength 8.
Plus 2, right?
Yeah, your strength 6 base plus 2 from the chain blade plus 2, so that brings you up to 12. And then my defense is 7, so I just need to roll 5, and I do. Versus 4 if I fumble a second time. And so your strength 8. Only 3, it's 11, so I just need to roll a 4, which I crit. Now you've got Flurry of Blows, which allows you to take another attack if you attack. And you roll a fumble! Oh, I don't have to roll anything. Your chain blade actually malfunctions.
I hate this thing. I'm just not going to use it anymore.
You're not. It's malfunctioned. You're right.
Stupid. This is stupid.
Oh, that's too bad. So he tries to get through this mutant, and he just can't quite get through that skin of his.
He did that on purpose so that other guys wouldn't shoot at him.
Right. Yeah. And so he's just like, and the mutant just kind of looks at him. Like, yeah, that's right. You actually see some skin go flying as you try, but it feels like you're like clipping fingernails off the guy. Like he doesn't even feel anything.
There you go. There you go. It's a favor.
Helping trim his skin. This mutant is the last one to activate. I need a 5, and I pass. And he's just going to move over here. And that is everybody's activation, I believe, which brings us to the next turn. Next turn, because there's nothing in the cleanup phase, we have our our initiative, sorry. You roll a 7 and I roll, boom, baby. I roll an 8. And as we start this turn, all of a sudden your brains are able to focus once again on this area as the whatever it was dissipates. I forgot one thing last turn, we'll have to remember it from now on. Whenever you try to attack this guy because of his tentacles, he has these grasping tentacles, that you have to pass a strength test, or you get -2 your melee and -1 strength, I think is what it is. Let me just double check that.
Well, if you happen to forget it.
-2 melee and a -2 strength, but then it goes away after that attack. Speaking of Dude Man, I'm going to activate that mutant. I need a 5. Boom, baby!
Whoa.
I got a 2.
Ooh.
All right, so I'll just make 1 attack. It has no effect in the offense. But remember, you do have the defender trait,
right.
so your melee is back up to 8. And your defense is up 1 too. Oh, I gotta roll a crit. Nope. And the activation passes to you.
Beverly will activate, motivated. So let's see what he got. He
fumbles!
Oh, that counts as a crit!
No, the other way around. The crit counts as fumbles.
I thought it was both.
No, it's just the first time you crit, you get a fumble.
It's just the first time to crit is not the fumble, is a crit?
No.
I thought it works both ways.
No, it only works the one way. He's unlucky.
Are you sure?
100%.
You're not just saying that right now?
No,
Because you're
we've never
the
done
GM?
that. We've never done that. But you know what's really fun about Beverly fumbling? Is his power armor locks up.
Oh, right.
It's like, watch this, Madeline! And all of a sudden his power armor seizes up. So you have 1 action, and you can try to unjam your armor, but you gotta pass an intelligence test to do so.
Or he could shoot.
No, he can't do anything. And if somebody attacks him in close combat, they automatically hit him.
Okay, then I'll try to
Basically, all he can do right now is
I'll try to unjam.
unjam or talk to people. So what is? Oh, it doesn't matter. He still has it. So his power armor has locked up. Stuff's really good for you. However, this mutant senses that you're about to try to do something, realizing that the close proximity of everybody would probably have induced the rage of a blast missile. I'm like, oh shoot! So it is going to activate next. It needs a 5. And passes. It's going to roll on a random table. It is 4. So that's the same as last time.
Stay together.
It puts its hand to its temple, focuses really hard, and reality around it starts to distort unless I don't roll a 5 or higher. 8, it does. It then moves up, reality distorting around it as it moves. Activate this one next. Needs a 4. It's metal 6. Passes. It'll move up into the distortion bubble. And then it will fire at the locked up Beverly with its laser rifle. It has a range skill of 6, but it moves, so it's down to 5, and you're in hard cover, so it's down to 3. Although with this one, no, this one's the marksman. This one has the marksman skill, so it lowers your heavy cover to light cover. So I'll do that calculation again. 6, he moves, so it's 5, and you got light cover, so he's down to 4. Laser weapons have a specialty that they get to roll 2 dice and pick the one that they want. But if I roll doubles, it malfunctions. So it's the same. It's rolling doubles is actually the same chance as rolling a 1 when you're rolling a single die. So it malfunctions just as easily. 6, 2. So we roll a 6. So that is a hit, right? 6, 5, 4. Yeah, that's a hit with the laser rifle. So he gets hit with a laser after his armor locks up. And the other combat armor wielding laser rifle needs a 4. Oh, it fails! It'll just advance up into that distortion bubble. So laser rifle hit on Beverly. It's only strength 7, and your defense 10. No problem, right?
Are we rolling for this now?
Yeah, strength versus defense.
Do we even want to roll for this?
I do.
Okay, you're gonna fumble.
3, so it's only 10. So you auto pass. You don't even have to roll. He does have a graze test to make, but it doesn't matter what he rolls. So fumble it is. So he's freaking out.
It doesn't matter what he rolls. You just said it doesn't matter what he rolls.
He just peed down the leg of his power armor.
Whoa, that's gonna be an issue.
Because normally he'd have to go prone, but he is not allowed to move while his power armor is malfunctioned. So he just wets the power armor, just right down, so you can hear it. So every time he walks now, you're gonna hear sloshing in one of his feet.
Madeline, she's going to activate.
She's banged up, so she needs a 5. Oh, she fails. It's all going to
But
crap.
she's still gonna shoot once.
She'll shoot, okay. So pray tell.
The tank!
The tank! No concentrating, so you need a 6. Oh! And the reason you need a 6 is because she's banged up, so she misses. The big mutant gunner, he's going to try to activate, needs a 5.
Well.
4! He fails! So he'll take a shot, which will give him a second shot, so he's going to fire at Beverly as well. But Beverly is in heavy cover now, so that's -2, so I need an 8 to hit.
Okay.
And I can try this twice. The first time is my 1 action, which is a miss, and the second time, because I used all my actions to fire, Burst grants me a free shot as well, which also misses.
Kenny will activate.
He's good. Hold on, let's see if he frenzies. You need to roll 4. I think he's metal 6 now. Yeah, so he's good.
So he's gonna move up and he's gonna charge. Because he's got long range.
Yeah, he's not actually Berserker Brood. We just realized this because by default you were going to give him Berserker Brood before each combat, but in this case Richard was surprised by combat.
He was ahead.
So he wouldn't have had a chance to do it. So first off, because of the grasping tentacles, do a strength test. He's strength 7, so he just needed a 3. He got that, so he can fight just normal.
Okay.
He's melee 8, and he's got help with Richard as well, so he's up to 9 against 4. So 3, 12. I need an 8 to stop it. No, you hit him. And you're strength 8 with your natural weapons, and I'm toughness 7. I need to roll a 2 or 1 for you to kill him. Now, did you want to push him away, or do you want to keep him in that combat?
Keep him.
Keep him there.
Charles, he's gonna activate.
Needs a 4. 9. No problem.
He's gonna shoot his missile launcher into that.
Into the vat-looking thing.
Want to destroy it?
Now, do you want to use an anti-personnel missile or an anti-armor?
Well, it doesn't look like personnel to me. It's anti-army.
Anti-armor. Okay.
That's what I said.
Would you like to concentrate first?
Yes.
Might as well, because you can't do anything.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to move if you fire a missile.
Concentrate.
So he's range 5, concentrating brings him to 7, needs a 3 to get to 10. 7!
Nice.
No problem!
Willis, who has his rifle and small blade right now, he's gonna activate.
He fumbles!
He never actually activates.
And he doesn't have any relics.
He's just gonna move up.
Or he doesn't have any non-combat relics.
And he's just gonna move up.
Okay. You fail an activation, so we get to see what this does. So you got your strength 9 anti-armor. Go ahead and just roll it, see what you get. Boom, you did beat 10, and it was anti-armor. The missile flies in, impacts, and glass goes everywhere, and a big of steam just floats, it just hisses out. And with a huge squawking roar, which sounds like a devil claw emerges. It looks like it's recovering still from having been in some sort of cryostasis. So it's going to have a bit of a disadvantage for the first turn, but it will activate this turn. At the same time, you notice a power surge go and hit this one as well, and lights around it start to flash. You're not exactly sure what that means, but it's probably not good. So I'm going to roll for the initiative for this thing, because it's on nobody's team. So I think our original rolls were 8 and 7.
Yes.
So I'm glad I remembered that, actually. So let's just see what I roll, and that'll put him into that initiative order. I roll a 1. So he'll go after... Oh, wait, no, the mutants have already gone. Then it was you, so I rolled a 1, so he's actually next. Hey, I'm going to try to activate him. He's normally metal 6, but he's going to treat as being banged up for 1 turn. And so he needs a 5 to activate. And he rolls a 3, so he fails. So it's just going to charge the nearest thing. But right now this one's clouded around it, and so it sees that one as the nearest thing. And it charges in. So I'm going to roll 2 dice here. The red will be the Devil Claw, the black will be the mutant. I get to play against myself for a little minute here. And the Devil Claw normally has a melee of 8 after all modifiers, and the other one 4, but since he's banged up for 1 turn, he's down to 7 versus 4. So he fails, but he has Flurry of Blows, so he gets to attack again. And also fails. And it can't be pushed back, because it's just too big. Oh wait, I had a +1 because I'm large and you're not. No, I still would have failed that, because he rolled pretty badly. Okay, so the guy's alive for a moment. So play passes back to these guys, who now seem a little more desperate than they were before. And the one that just got attacked by the Devil Claw is going to activate. Yeah, it needs a 5. It's crap in its pants right now. It's mutant crap. It's really, really weird looking crap. And he passes. He's going to try to get away, as you might imagine. He's got to pass either an agility or a strength test. His strength is higher, strength 5. Or because of his... No, actually they're both 5. Regular mutants are strength 5, metal 5. So yeah, I just need to roll 5 or higher. And he doesn't. That cost him his first action, so he will try again. Because he does not want to be there. And he fails it. So he's trying to get away from the Devil Claw, and it just grabs onto him and yanks him back. And you can hear him squeal as he's trying to stay alive. This guy will go next. And he does activate. So he's going to move directly away from the Devil Claw and then fire at Beverly. Beverly's not in cover in relation to him, so he just gets the -1 for moving, so I need a 7 to hit. And I roll a 4 and miss. And then this mutant will try to activate, and it rolls a 3 and fails.
He's protected where he is, isn't he?
You know what? He's going to take a shot at the Devil Claw. I know he might hit his friend, but it just seems prudent with his rifle. Needs a 6 to hit, because he's range 4, and he does hit. So we have to randomize. So 6 plus, that's right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's equal. 6 plus will hit the Devil Claw. Hits the Devil Claw. Here, I'll let you use the black die to roll for the Devil Claw. So strength of the rifle is 7. Okay, never mind. You don't have to roll anything. Because the defense of the Devil Claw is 8. So yeah.
Richard BR is going to activate.
He's banged up, so he needs a 4 instead of a 3. Oh, he fumbles! You don't like the blue die anymore?
No! Could I disengage here and attack him all in one, or no?
If you were in charge range, you only have 1 action. Yeah. I don't think you're close enough to charge.
I'll just attack the mutant that I'm engaged with right now, then.
So you are normally melee 6, down to 5 because you're banged up. Back up to 6 because you have 2 weapons.
And I have help. So
and
7.
You have help, so 7. Oh wait, no, you don't have 2 weapons. Because you have the chain blade, which is not functioning, so you only have the small blade. So you're down to 5, and you have help, so you're back up to 6. But first pass the strength test, otherwise his grasping tentacles make it even worse. You're fine. So now do your melee. So 6 plus 8, not bad, and mine is 4 plus 2. So you do hit him still. So your strength 7 with the small blade. 12, not bad. He's defense 7, so he needs to roll 5 or higher to stop it. He rolls an 8.
Flurry of blows, I'll attack again.
That's right, you get a free attack. Roll 6, and I roll a 4, so you do hit, so it's just dice even pretty much. Strength 7 versus defense 7. You roll a 4, I gotta roll less than a 4. 6, so I stop it. This mutant back here is going to activate. He needs a 5, gets it. He'll concentrate first, so he only needs a 4 instead of a 6. And he rolls a 6, so he didn't need to. And we'll randomize who it hits. So we have 3 guys. I'm gonna use a d6 then. So Richard will be 1, 2. The Kenny will be 3, 4, and the mutant will be 5, 6. Oh, he hits the mutant. He hits the mutant. So I didn't fill my activation, so I still have 1 more activation with the flying one. Needs a 3 and passes. Flies over to here. He's not able to see them, but he can see Beverly, so he'll take a shot. My range is 6. I move, so 5, and you're in heavy cover, so 3. I don't have anything to help me with that, right? Right? No. No. And so I need to roll 7 to hit. Boom, baby! It hits. That is with a plasma rifle. So we're looking at strength 8 against your defense of 10. So I roll a 4 and get 12, so don't fumble. Hey, you're good. And make a grace test, because I want to know if he pees in his other foot. He does! He pees in his other foot. So now both of his socks are soaking wet in his urine. So I'll let you roll the attack die against this guy that got hit by my own guy. I'll roll the defense. So I'm defense 7 against strength 7. So go ahead and roll his strength. No. No, he's fine. But he did get hit. So he does have to take a grace test or run away from this combat, which would give you 2 free attacks against him. Mm-hmm. So I need to roll a 5 to not. No, I'm fine. I don't care. He doesn't seem to mind that a stray rifle bullet ricocheted off of one of his toenail shoulders.
Activating the kid with the motivator.
So he needs a 3. Gets an 8.
He's gonna move up and then fire at this mutant.
With a zinger.
Yep.
He's range 5 because he leveled up, down to 4 because he moved, needs a 6, and fumbles with the zinger, which is a relic, which means it malfunctions. So 2 jam tokens, actually malfunction tokens. You have to pass intelligence test to get rid of them. And Betty's the last one. She's got a motivator, so she needs a 4. She's good. Just out of range of that mutant to fire her pistol.
Now she's in range.
And we'll fire. Her range 4 goes down to 3 for moving, so she needs a 7. She gets a crit! We can resolve that right away because that's your last activation. So strength 6, 4, so to 10. I'm defense 6, I need to roll 4 or higher. I do. So it still hits him though, and he has to take a graze test, which will be a will test. I need to roll 5, and he passes. Next turn, by the way, the lights seem to blink a little faster on this, whatever it is. Okay?
What is it?
I don't know, some sort of stasis.
Some sort of
tube?
stasis with a guy inside.
Yeah, a big guy. So let's roll initiative for the next turn.
Yeah!
So you win. Hold on, I should roll for the Devil Claw as well. So we have 7, 4 for them, and 2. Oh, lucky them. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
So Devil Claw will go last, and you're first.
Madeline will activate.
Needs a 5.
Yeah!
Ooh, thankfully. Banged up didn't stop her.
She will spend an action to concentrate, then she'll fire her sniper rifle at this 2-headed mutant.
Awesome.
Needs a...
Well, it's +2 for concentrating, +1 because it's more than 18 inches away. Mm-hmm. I think we forgot that last time, but you hit anyways.
Did.
And then -1 for the cover. So basically a +2 to her 5. Or 4 because she's banged up.
Yeah!
Yeah, she needed a 6. No, she needed a 4. Either way, that's a hit.
Charles will activate. He's got a motivator.
So he needs a 3 then.
And he got it.
Just barely.
So he's gonna move up here and he'll move again up here.
Heading his way over to repair because he's so good at his technical stuff.
Yeah. Richard BR will activate.
He's banged up, so he needs a 4 instead of a 3. Crit! Oh, too bad he's not assertive.
Too bad. Mutant.
So you're going to try to disengage.
Yeah.
So you can do a strength test or an agility test. In your case, I think. No, agility would be easier, because then you're. Hold on. Yeah, your metal's 7. So you're going to need to roll 4 because you're banged up.
All right, got it. Got it.
Fumble.
Got it. I'll stay here and attack.
So you actually used up an action point doing that
Right, so I'll use my second action to stay.
and punched a guy in the
Punch
face.
the guy in front of me.
Your melee is 6. You got 1 weapon, unfortunately, but you have help, so up to 7. And then you're banged up, so you're back down to 6. And you roll 5, it's 11. My guy's 4, so he needs to roll 7 or higher. No, you hit him. And you are strength 7, because it's just a small blade, against defense 7. Only a 3. 7, so I stop it. But you do have flurry of blows.
I'll hit you again.
Well, you'll attack again.
I'll attack again.
8.
I'll attack again.
You hit.
I gotta get you.
Now roll high for your strength.
I gotta
man.
roll high right now.
9. I have to roll 9 or 10 to stop it. Ah!
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
And now you'll watch This Is Not a Test where I just play against myself. Yeah, you're back.
Different door this time.
You feel better? Like walked out a different door? You left your bad karma at that door and walked through a new one, so you didn't walk through your bad karma?
Right now, to me. Brand new game. Kenny, we'll eat him.
Kenny can do it.
He's gonna do it.
Needs a 4 to activate, and he fails. So he gets 1 attack. But Kenny's melee 8.
I'm just gonna roll it.
8. Crit!
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Did not crit. So you are strength 8 with your natural weapons against my toughness 7. 6, so I gotta roll. I have to roll 7 or higher. 2!
How come Kenny does it?
Well,
But Richard does nothing!
Richard was just grappling with it to distract it. Oh, we forgot your strength test and stuff. Oh, well. I forgot you're supposed to do a strength test before it, otherwise you get -1 or
I would
-2.
have beat him anyway.
Whatever. He's dead. So you failed an activation, right? Yeah, you did.
Don't remember.
Yeah, Kenny failed an activation.
Did he?
So you have this hit resolved against this mutant.
yeah.
So strength 7 from Madeline against defense 6. Strength 7, 9. So I have to roll a crit to stop it. 6. Bam!
Yes!
Boom. Boom. Both mutants go down. I'm going to activate this hunched over weird looking mutant. Needs a 5. And fumbles.
Oh!
Let's roll randomly. So basically at this point I'll just tell you it's a psyker.
gathered
a
as
psychic
much.
mutation. Mm-hmm. And so the first two times I rolled I got Cloud Mind, which gives a 3-inch bubble around him, where they count as being in heavy cover. So basically it's like you can't quite focus on them, so you get -2 to hit them. So now it's going to do 6, which is Psychic Bolt. So Psychic Bolt is a ranged attack, 24-inch, strength 7, small blast.
Well, Beverly.
So all of a sudden, puts his finger up to its temple again, points the staff at Beverly, and an arc of energy boom, flies towards him. So I have to make a will test to hit you. And my will is 5, or my metal is 5, so I have to roll 5 or higher, but you're in heavy cover, and that actually does modify this. So actually you have to roll 7 or higher to hit you. Boom!
Oh.
Fumble! As he focuses and points it, all of a sudden you just see him pull back his head and scream into the air as he gets a splitting headache. Unfortunately, it does not do any damage to him, but at least it means he doesn't shoot at you this turn.
Beverly, he's going to try to activate.
So he mutters, Madeline, watch this! That's cocked. Roll it again. Oh, he freaking fumbles! He gets a second jam token on his armor. So he gets a second malfunction token. No kidding, right? So he can try to unjam one of those. That's all he can do is with one action. So he has to pass an intelligence test. And he crits it! You know what? He critted it. We'll remove both of them.
Wow.
That's still his turn, though. Now it's my turn. Oh, we forgot about the Deadly Claw.
A little bit.
Yeah, so we'll go in, or it's not Deadly Claw, the Devil Claw. We'll do him now, because he'd only ever get one action anyway. So he's going to try to activate. He's no longer counting as banged up, so he's activated on a 4. He fumbles, so he only gets 1 AP, and he'll use that to maul the poor mutant in front of him. You can roll for that guy. I'm melee 8, you're melee 4.
Hold on, for that guy, which guy?
The mutant. I'm going to roll for the Devil Claw, because that's the active player.
Oh, I'll roll for him.
No.
Well, I want to roll for him. You can roll for both.
No, you roll poorly.
No.
You really want to be the...
Okay. I'm not going to play your guys. That's the enemy. It makes no sense.
But do you think the Devil Claw is your friend?
I think he's my friend right now.
For this moment, until you're the closest model. Okay, you know what? Fine.
Yeah.
You're melee 8 then, and I'm 4.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Actually, you're larger too, so you get a +1 of that. So go ahead. So you're melee 9, 13. I'm 4, so I have to roll a 9 to stop it. I don't. Ow. Strength of the Devil Claw with his weapons will be strength 8. It ignores 3 levels of armor, so even if this guy did have armor, it wouldn't matter. So go ahead. Strength 8. So 12, defense 6. Yeah, no. Boom! He just picks it up and tosses it. Now, oh, he only has 1 action. Oh, if he had it past that, he would then charge in there and rip apart the Psyker.
Well, wouldn't you know?
But he did fail his activation, so that is that. So back to the mutant's turn. We'll try to activate this mutant. Needs a 5. Fails. So it gets 1 action. It's terrified of that Devil Claw, and so it wants to put some more distance between it. So it's just going to use that 1 action to move.
Willis, you'll activate.
Fumble another activation.
Just for that, he's going to make
Hey,
it.
passes. Go Willis. He needed 3.
And I will just move with him. Betty, she'll go.
She needs not a 2, she needed a 4.
Something more than that.
Yeah, so fails, so it gets 1 action. What is that action going to be, pray tell? She's going to climb. Back to my turn, one of my turns. This guy out front is going to activate, needs a 4. And he does so. So he is going to concentrate and fire at the Devil Claw. He's got a laser rifle, so he gets to roll 2 dice and take the best one. He is normally range 6, so he's now up to 8. So he just needs to not fumble or roll doubles. So we're good. So he hits. Then the other guard will activate too. He does, and he'll do the same thing, firing at the Devil Claw. And he crits it. And then we've got our lady up in the sky. She needs a 3 to activate, and she gets a 7. Now she is not going to fire at the Devil Claw. She's going to move over here and fire at Richard. She's range 6. She moved, so she's down to 5. So she needs a 5 to get up to 10. She gets exactly that. So it hits him, and that is that for her. Oh no! And one more mutant right here will activate on a 5, and does so, and will concentrate and fire at the Devil Claw. So it needs a 4 to hit. Fails. Nice. I do have one more mutant, so I'll activate it.
Me!
On a 5. Oh, failed it. So it gets 1 action, so it'll fire its pistol at Richard, hitting him on a 6 because his range is 4. Get a crit. We got a hit. So let's resolve the hits against Richard. We'll start with the pistol. Richard's defense is 7, but he's down to 6 because of banged up. So and my strength is 6, so I have to roll higher than you. Nope, it's equal. So you got a grazed test to make. You need to roll 4 or higher, and you crit it. You're fine. The plasma rifle is strength 8 though, against your defense 6. So I get a total of 16. You're gonna need to crit to stop it.
Not 9 to tie it?
Well, your defense is only 6 right now because you're banged up. Didn't matter, you roll a 2. So that's one of his 3 wounds. Why don't you do a quick graze test? Don't roll a 1 or a 2 and you're fine. You're good.
Yeah.
So he is down to 2 wounds. And the Devil Claw. I'll let you roll the strength and I'll roll the defense because you seem to want to do that. Oh, wait a second. You want to roll the defense.
Yeah.
I'll roll the strength.
Yeah, I want him to live right now.
Right, okay, so I'm strength 7. And the defense of your Devil Claw, because you think it's yours, is 8
Okay.
with his natural armor. So go ahead and roll, and I gotta beat it by 2. I do! That's 1 wound. I'm gonna count up for how many wounds it has,
So as to not tell me?
so you don't know how many are left. So second one, your defense roll is a 7, so I gotta roll a 9 to beat that. 9! Oh, look at that! It's not dead yet, though. It's taken 2 wounds. On the bright side, those shots weren't at you. At the very least, you can look at it that way.
I'm going to.
All right, so then it is your activation.
The kid will activate. He's got a motivator.
Fails, even though he's metal 6, that's still not enough. He's got 1 action. And right now he's equipped with a relic jammed
He'll
zinger.
just try to unjam one of those things.
Okay, so he needs a 4. Yeah, he's good, because he had to do an intelligence test, and he's metal 6. He needed a 4 to get to 10. That's actually everybody. So that's the end of the turn. So in the cleanup phase, nothing happens. Time to roll for initiative. You roll once and get, just a 1. So the black is going to be the Deadly Claw, and the red will be the mutants.
Oh.
So the Deadly Claw goes second, so it'll probably get killed. Mutants first. We'll start with the little psyker there, the psychic mutant. Activate on a 5. Oh, it failed! Oh, maybe. Let's see what power it wants to manifest. Oh, it's Psychic Bolt, so it gets to shoot. Needs to get 5 or higher to hit the Deadly Claw with a Psychic Bolt. Hits! And we might as well go straight to the Strength versus Defense. The strength of the Psychic Bolt is 7 against his defense of 8. So go ahead, you roll the defense die. I gotta beat the defense die by 2. Oh, I only need a 6. Crit! So the Psyker focuses its concentration as the Devil Claw turns and starts to run towards it, and all of a sudden, boom! Its head explodes, and it falls to the ground, and it's dead. I'll leave a line right there as a reminder of the horrific thing that could have been.
Beverly is gonna go now. Okay?
What could possibly go wrong?
Go! Activate, for goodness sakes!
Only needs a 4 thanks to Motivator. 2. Hey. He didn't fumble. That's an improvement. At this rate, in 2 more turns or 3 more turns, he'll actually pass. He can still fire a missile launcher. What would you like to do with your 1 action?
Anti-personnel.
Right on him. Small blast will hit all 3 if you make this. So you've got steady hands, you didn't move. So it brings you up to range 7 from 6. So you had to hit on a 3+. If you had passed your activation, then you would have been on a 2+. So I know, you're like, it's funny, because you're like me when I was playing Blood Bowl. You're assuming right now you're gonna fail.
I am assuming
I had times where it was a 2-up rerollable, and I'm like, well, that's game. I'm not going to make that because I just failed it so often. 3+. Oh! He hit.
Finally!
Finally, it's a strength 9 missile launcher. So yeah, we just have to make sure that when we put it over the Psyker that we cover it completely. And so it definitely hits these other two. There's no way that you can hit anything else. So all 3 of them are hit with the strength 9 hit, which will resolve now because you failed your activation. So the Psyker is only defense 6, but these are defense 8 because they're wearing combat armor. So strength 9 versus 6, let's start with that. Your 9 is, 16, so I have to roll a crit. 7. Bam! Psyker goes down.
Nice!
Only had 1 wound.
Woo!
Bodyguard out front. Strength 9 versus defense 8. So you gotta beat me by, well, I basically have to roll 1 higher than you to stop. 6! Boom! Bodyguard goes down. 1 more time. Would you roll? Oh, it's a crit! I gotta roll a crit to force you to reroll. 5! He got all 3! Once he figured out his armor, he's like, yeah, I'm the man. And then behind you hear Madeline say, yeah, but you smell like urine. She's not very pleased. On a 3, she'll activate. She passes. She is going to fire at Richard, and then I'll jump away.
Oh, scared again.
Oh, you don't put on a jump pack and then stay close to somebody with 2 huge knives.
Scaredy cat.
If I concentrated, it would have hit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of stick it.
I don't think I'll ever find you or get you.
Only had something that flew. Mutant back here is gonna activate on a 5 and passes, and will concentrate and fire its pistol. Yeah, it's not dumb enough to charge. It senses the fearful reputation. He's like, no, I'm gonna fire. Concentrating and firing means I hit on a 4, and I hit. A rifle guy over here on a 5, and then he will. You know what? He needs some cover. I'm not just gonna concentrate and fire it there. He'll move there and fire at Beverly, so he'll need a 7 because he moved. Hits. And lastly, this mutant right here on a 5 does activate. It will concentrate and fire at Beverly, making up for the heavy cover, and hitting on a 6. Also hits. That's all my guys, so let's resolve the shots. We got the strength 6 shot on Richard. Strength 6 becomes 11, and your defense 6 becomes 11, so you stop it. You have to take a graze test though. You gotta roll, yeah, you crit it, you're fine. And then 2 strength 7 hits against Beverly, whose defense is 10, so no problem, right?
Don't say that! Don't jinx it!
Oh, it's a crit!
Don't jinx it!
It's a crit!
Come on!
Oh, he goes down! Just like that. Now, Betty sees this, and she might go crazy. So,
metal test.
Yeah, metal test. Hell, so she goes nuts.
How dare you! How dare you! Richard BR will go activate.
He gets it with a 7.
He's going to spend an action to move up here and spend another action to charge.
Yeah, I should have stayed on the other building. Whoops. Unfortunately, you only have a small blade. Your chain blade is still acting up.
I'm still going to hit you.
So you're melee 5 and I'm melee 6.
There you go. I'm going to get you.
All right, go ahead.
Crit!
Show me what you got.
Oh! Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
All right, as you wish. Your strength 7 with the small blade. I do have combat armor, which unfortunately in close combat, you think combat armor would be good in close combat, but it's better at range. It's only defense 7.
Fumble!
Oh, you only rolled a 2.
But you're going to fumble, so it doesn't matter.
Nope. So you want to push me away?
Flurry of blows.
You want to push me away before you flurry blows?
No.
That's the right answer. I don't know why I even asked.
Yeah, why would you ask?
All right, melee 5. 9, and I'm melee 6, so I just need to get an 8. So I tie, which means I can't push you away.
And Willis sees his brother in trouble, so he's going to activate.
On a
Finally!
3.
I'm going to concentrate and shoot that mutant right there. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to use this die.
I've got heavy cover, which basically negates your concentrating, or your concentrating negates my heavy cover.
Sure.
So you need a 5 to hit. Oh, you got it.
I'm gonna do Kenny. He'll activate.
Needs a 4 because his metal is 6, and he fumbles, so he only gets 1 action. Let's see if he frenzies. Needs a 4 not to frenzy. He frenzies. See that one? So he'll move there. I don't think he's within 7 inches. Did you already check?
Nope.
Yeah, he's almost 8 inches away from this mutant, so he'll just run directly as close as he can to it without actually getting base contact. You fail the activation, which means we have to resolve this. So it's a strength 7 hit from the rifle, defense 6. Ooh, I need to roll a 9. Nope, you got him.
Nice.
Bam! Down goes the mutant.
Charles, he'll activate.
Charles! He does.
Yeah, he does.
So enough movement, because he has movement 7.
Yeah, he'll move here, and then he's going to attempt to revive
All right.
this guy.
So it's a intelligence target number 12 test.
Plus intelligence.
Well, I say it's intelligence test. So
Okay,
basically,
so
you do metal
he
plus
needs a
your
4.
2 for clever. No, because what's your metal normally?
Clever, that's Betty.
They're both clever. She upgraded and got clever. He already had
So he
clever.
needs a 2+, is what you're saying?
No, he needs to get to 12. What's his metal?
His metal is 6, plus his 2 for intelligence, plus clever is another 2.
No. The clever is the plus 2 intelligence. So he has an intelligence of 8. So
Okay,
he needs
so
to
he needs
roll
a 4.
a 4. Yay! He made a technician roll!
Once in his life!
And it revives him. Now, the joke bot is prone, but is now able to be activated.
Okay.
But it counts as being prone right now. So, but he can be activated this turn.
So, Jokebot will now activate.
Oh, what's his joke?
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
That's
right.
I know. You thought I forgot that. Oh, he fails. He has one action. Because he has no... Well, he has a motivator nearby, but no, he's only metal 5.
You know what? He's gonna shoot at that mutant.
So he's prone right now. That doesn't give you any negatives. You're going to shoot that mutant there with your assault rifle. So you need a 6 to hit the mutant. That's a crit. Now you can fire again, because you got burst. And you use all your actions to fire.
Fire again.
Okay, 1 hit. Now you failed your activation, so we resolve this immediately. And so it's strength 7. Oh! So I need to roll a fumble as well to die, because I'm defense 6. Nope. But I do have a graze test. I need to roll a 5, which I pass. Whatever. It's just a bullet.
It's like,
I didn't need that tumor anyways. That you just took off my shoulder.
very nice. My OCD loves it. Thank you
Yeah.
for that imagery. Thank you.
Yeah. I have nothing left to activate, so we're just going to keep doing your guys until you're done. Because even though there's no tokens, I activated everything, so it's just up to you. So you still have Betty, Crazed Betty, Madeline, and the kid.
Madeline will fire and...
See if she activates first. See what kind of options you have. She doesn't properly, so she has one action.
So Madeline will fire at this mutant because it's light cover and it's more than 18 away, so she is able to hit it easy.
She negate the light cover, essentially.
Yeah.
Is she still banged up? She is, so she'll need a 6 instead of a 5. Oh,
9.
A 9. Well, let's resolve it right away because she failed her activation. Strength 7, only 9, defense 6, need a 3 or higher. Oh, you got it! I got him! Bam! And down he goes.
Betty will activate, and she's got a motivator.
So just needs a 4 then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's test to see if she frenzies. And she does! So she must move towards the nearest enemy, so she'll drop down and move for 6 inches. I think she moves 6 now. She has 6 inches on her frenzied profile. So she just runs out. Ah! You killed Beverly! The kid!
The kid, he's got a motivator.
So he fumbles!
Come on!
He gets one action. You just want to unjam your
unjam,
zinger?
Unjam the zinger.
And he does. So it is no longer jammed. And that's your last guy, which means it's the end of the turn. In the cleanup phase. That's right, these open. These are from Death Ray Design Studios.
Thank you, Austin.
Yes. So they're actually really cool. You could fill it up with goop and stick some guys in there and make it look like some sort of cryo chamber. But for now, they just unscrew. So all this steam goes hissing out, and this huge brute, and that thing is going to count as a minigun. He's armed with a frickin' minigun. Stumbles out of there coughing, and all of a sudden starts taking in his surroundings. So he'll count as being banged up for the first turn that he activates. Roll initiative. You roll an 8. Not bad. But I roll a 3. So that means I will allow you to go first.
You will allow me to go first,
Yeah.
huh? Even though the dice
You're welcome.
hated that?
You're welcome.
You're okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to start with this.
Richard.
And I'm going to start with this because I don't want you to fly away and run away
With my plasma
like
rifle.
the heroess that you are.
That's right. Heroine, you mean?
Well, I don't do drugs.
Heroine.
It's against the word of wisdom.
So you got melee 5, and I've got melee 6. So bring it. Go ahead.
Red!
Crit!
Red!
Oh! And I would have tied you
Would
as well.
have.
But you critted it.
I did.
So strength 7. I'm still defense 7 though. You still got to get through defense 7 with your strength 7. Try it. Let's see if you can do it. 4. I just gotta roll 4, Dave. Booyah!
Oh.
Okay, no, there's no test for me to do. So your second attack?
Oh, yes.
5. I just gotta roll 4 to stop that. 3! You hit again! Okay, can you beat my die roll?
Oh, yes, I can. Watch this. Oh,
9!
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
Get
crit!
out of here! Stop! Stop! Stop!
All right, one more attack with flurry of blows. 8. 9!
Jeez.
I'm pushing you away. Push. I feel like there's some sort of love song I should be singing
I
right here
just
as I
realized
push you away.
I didn't even roll to activate him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Free 2 action points for you. You didn't do anything, so I don't care.
Well,
Oh, yeah, it does matter because
It
that
does
would be
matter
my turn.
'cause you wouldn't
Okay,
have been
we'll
able
roll it
to
now.
push me.
You needed 4. No, I'd be able to push you.
that's assuming
Oh,
that
'cause
on
you
the
would've got
first
the-
one. Yeah, the first one would.
And also, it would be my turn to activate, guys. So go ahead and roll
if I failed it.
If you fail it, you pass. He needed 4.
Kenny, get up here.
You needed 4.
Kenny's gonna go. Kenny's gonna go. Yes.
Now see if he's frenzied. He is still frenzied, but technically the nearest that it can smell
Yeah.
would be there. So you can use the first action, move up,
1
second to charge.
and
So it's melee 8 up to 9. Dang, this is gonna be hard. Go ahead, melee 9. 9. I gotta crit it. Oh, I crit it! I crit it. Still your turn.
Madeline is gonna go. Activate.
She'll need a 5 because she's
Gets
banged
it.
up. What's she gonna do?
Concentrate and shoot at this guy.
So she needs a 4. Yeah, she's banged up. But then, oh no, she's,
Yeah,
she's
plus
further
1,
away.
Yeah, 18.
So hold on. So she's ranged 5, down to 4 because she's banged up,
Mm-hmm.
back up to 5 because of 18,
Yeah.
and then 7 because of concentrate. So you need a 3.
Okay.
8. Good
Nice.
enough.
Joke bot.
Prone joke butt.
He's gonna. Actually, you know what? No. Charles and his missile launcher will go.
All right. Go, Charles. Go, Charlie. Go. You need a 3.
Yay!
And what's he going to do?
You will concentrate and fire.
Anti-personnel? Well, actually, it doesn't matter because there's nobody nearby.
Well, does he have armor is the question.
That's true.
So then I will anti-armor.
Anti-armor just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he counts as armored, then he'd get the extra roll an extra die. And
Yes!
I was about to calculate everything, but you just rolled a crit.
I
so
did!
that would be a hit.
Joke bot will activate. Come on. Yes!
He passes.
And he's gonna burst his weapon at the.
The Mondo.
At the Mondo.
It's actually called a Mondo.
Yeah.
Mondo with a minigun. A minigun Mondo.
A mini
Mondo gun. A Mondo's minigun.
What does he need to shoot?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, are you getting
Are we
distracted?
playing a game here? You need a 6 to hit.
Okay.
Oh wait, is he in range?
That's a crit anyway.
Hold on. Is he in range though? It's just an assault rifle. Sorry, 24 is nowhere near in range.
Well, then let's assume that it was at that.
So you would have shot at that
Yeah.
guy then. Yeah, okay. So you hit him. So fire again. Now in this case you need an 8 because the guy's in heavy cover. So second shot. That's cocked. Try again. Miss. And the third shot. Misses.
Betty.
Activates on a 5. Well, we should actually, that'll be her intelligence test. So she still is frenzied. Now can activate on a 5. Does activate. So she must try to charge.
So she does.
Is she within 6 inches?
Well, let's measure that.
Oh yeah, she's totally within 6 inches. So charge. Ring, ding, 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 goes her chain blade.
Oh yeah,
That
she
is-
has one.
That is the noise it makes, unless you specify otherwise.
It's fine.
Okay. So your melee skill when you're crazed is 8. You got 2 weapons, which makes it 9, and the chain blade is
Balanced.
it's balanced. So you're actually up to melee 10 against my melee 4. Just don't fumble. Your chain blade goes kunk. So I'll roll mine just to show you that I rolled. Whoa. Never mind. I still had to roll an 8 to push you away.
Seriously?
Yeah. Well, a 1 brings you up to 11,
That's true.
and the
Yeah.
7 brings you up to 11.
Yeah.
So your chain blade does malfunction, unfortunately. So you can switch over to your small blade for your other attack. It's now down to 8 because you lose the 2 weapon bonus and the +1 from balanced. So only 8. Go ahead. And fumble. Well, at least it doesn't break anything, right? So up to 9, and my 4 becomes an 11. I will push you away. Get away, get away, get away! You're a scary lady.
Let's go with the kid since he's got a motivator. And
He fumbles.
that's 3 in a row. Like that is incredible.
Good thing he's not wearing power armor. So he's got one action. He's in range to shoot at this guy if he wants to take a shot.
I'll shoot him.
He's in heavy cover, so you're going to need a 7 to hit, and he misses. So we got a strength 7 assault rifle against this little mutant from Jokebot. Strength 7 becomes 16. I got to roll a crit. I do not. So he dies, and Jokebot gets another experience.
Nice.
So let's start with the non-missile launcher. So we got the sniper hit. So the strength 7, the Mondo has defense 8. Yeah, defense 8. One level of that is armor, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so that doesn't hurt him.
That's 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Different die. Different die.
You guys switch. And then the strength 9 hit.
Here we go.
So it's only 12. Defense 8, I need a 4. 8. No problem. He shrugs it off.
Jeez.
A missile impacts into him.
Jeez.
And he just walks through it like it's nothing. Except he has to take a metal test.
Like I'm losing.
And he fails it.
Oh!
So he's like, and he goes prone. Right where he is. My turn. The Mondo, who is prone, will try to activate. He's got a metal of 5, so he needs a 5, and he fumbles. Okay, so he has 1 action. Now, a minigun has the burst special rule, so I'll be able to fire it twice. But it has the hail of lead special rule too, which says every time you fire it, you can fire it twice. So basically, he'll get to fire it 4 times. But if he jams it, it puts 3 jam tokens on. So it'll take him.
Jam it with that fumble?
Yeah, you want that? No, I didn't. No, that was his activation test. So now you could jam it when you're actually firing it. So he's just going to start to fire. It's got a 36-inch range, so I'll target these 2. We'll start with the joke bot, because he shot him. Actually, they both shot him. He has a missile launcher. He's going to fire at the guy with the missile launcher.
Mary, roleplay.
So he's going to fire. He's only range 4, so he needs 6s to hit. So start with the first one against Charlie, and he misses. Now against the joke bot, he misses. And now against Charlie, he misses. Stop, give me the same die roll. And against the joke bot, he hits. All right, only 1 hit. So that's only a strength 6 hit. Miniguns don't have big bullets, they just have a lot of them. Against your defense 7, so you should be able to beat this, unless you roll a crit. Okay, yeah,
beat it.
You're fine. So a graze test on the bot, you're fine. Okay, so miniguns, who cares, right?
Activate Willis.
That's a fumble. Poor guy, can't seem to do anything. What's he gonna do with his 1 action there, Dave?
Well, he's just gonna move up this way. That's it.
That's all of your guys anyways. So all I have left is the lady in her jetpack.
Mm-hmm.
So let's activate her on a 3. And activates. She's gonna try to get away from there. She has the flighty and the spring healed special rules. So flighty lets me reroll any failed agility test for trying to get away. And spring healed lets her stand up from prone. She's not actually prone, that's just the way the terrain made it do it. So I'm gonna do an agility test to fly away. I need a 3. I make it, so I didn't have to reroll it. She is going to move. I'm going to put her here, but basically this is representing her flying away. So you'll have her next activation, she will have escaped. See how this is your last. I'm not just going to fly her off the board. I'm going to give you a chance as she flies off the board to maybe, if you have something that's in range, shoot her down. New turn. I've just got the Mondo left basically, and my the leader running away. Let's do an initiative test to see who gets to go first, and I do. Let's start with the big Mondo. He needs a 5 to activate. And he fails. Well, he's going to do the same thing. He's just going to keep firing at them. We'll start with the joke bot this time. Need a 6 to hit. Fumble!
Whoa!
He gets a reliability of 3. So he gets 3 jam tokens, which he can't do squat with this turn.
Awesome. Let's do Kenny. Kenny's gonna activate. Frenzy first.
Yeah, see if he's frenzied. Because that actually matters. Oh, yeah, he's frenzied. So we're going to have to measure to see who's closest. I think he's going to be going for the Mondo. Yep, the Mondo is closest. So now let's do the activation test. Which he also fails, so he just has 1 action. He has to move as close to the Mondo as he can, which is just to the edge of the building. Yeah. She'll activate and just get out of here. And she's now too far off in the distance to catch up. Back to your turn, all my guys have gone.
Richard will go. Activate.
Richard, he crits it, so he's good.
So he's gonna move.
And drop down.
And then he'll move.
There we are.
Let's do Madeline. She'll activate.
Needs not a 3, so she fails.
So she'll just shoot.
Shoot the Mondo.
Yeah.
Mondo's prone. So
Yeah,
minus
more
1.
than 18 away, so negates.
So +1. So just basically she needs a 6 because she is
gets a
hurted.
6.
And that's strength 7 against defense 8.
And we might as well resolve right now because I failed my activation.
Yes. Go ahead. Strength 7. 5. So I just need a 4 to stop that. And that stops it. But I do have a graze test. You know what? I'm already prone, so it doesn't matter.
Let's do another missile launcher at you.
Why not, right?
Let's do an anti-armor one.
Anti-armor again. Okay.
So
Activate first. He needed a
He's good. He needed
4.
3.
Yeah, he's metal 6. So
Yeah.
he needed a... He might be an act. Whatever. He passed.
Okay, he passed. So I'm going to concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's only +1 because you're prone.
That's right. So he needs a 4 then to hit. And he hits!
Joke bot, activate.
Needs a 4 because of motivator. Crits it. Does he just want to burst? Actually,
Burst.
No, he's out of range, remember?
Okay, then if that's the case, then I'll
He's
spend
still
an action to move up.
And then move.
Another action to move.
Fly down
I'm
there.
gonna put him on his base because he's no longer prone.
That's right.
Betty, frenzy test.
Not frenzy.
Not frenzy. She'll activate. Yep.
7.
And she'll move. She will move.
With her broken chain blade.
Yep. The kid will go.
Needs a 4. Gets
It's a
it.
6. And he will move up.
Probably move to get into firing position
Yeah,
for next turn, right?
move.
With his zinger. Yeah, 5. You're good.
So he'll move, and he'll end up here.
Bring it. That's all your guys, so it's the next turn. Let's first do the strength 9 missile launcher hit. So strength 9 becomes 15, so I need to roll a 7 to stop it. Crit. Grace test doesn't matter.
Jeez.
It's gonna take forever to kill this one last guy. Initiative roll off.
Here we are.
You roll a 4, and I roll a 2.
Ooh.
So you get to go first again.
These guys, because you're prone, so I get what, extra?
Plus 2 to hit, yeah.
Yeah, let's start with Richard.
Richard needs a 4, and he fails it. He's in charge range at least. Boom. So his melee 5 is 7 because I'm prone. Go for it. 4. I'm only melee 5 with this big guy. He might be big, but he's not. He doesn't hit really easily. I beat you. Oh, and that's not normally a rule that we do, but I had done it in our whole role-playing system, that if you fail, you can stand up. Because I know somebody's going to point out saying, you can't do that, but you can. So your flurry of blows to do your second attack.
Uh-huh.
4, 9, I stop you. And I will not push you away. It's my turn next. Big old Mondo here needs a 5 to activate, and he rolls a 6. So he pulls back this huge minigun with this ginormous bayonet, which is bigger than most people's heavy cleavers, and he swings it. Only melee 5 though, but Mondo. Oh no, Mondo's melee 6. Oops, I thought he was 5, but he's actually 6. I rolled high anyways. And you're melee 5. You ready for this? Boom, baby. Yeah, I hit you because I'm 6 versus your 5. So it's strength 8 versus your defense of 7 down to 6. So it's 12, and you stop it just barely. Well, I'm doing it again. Second attack. I need to roll. That is a tie. Unfortunately, it did not hit you. So that's my activation.
Kenny!
Kenny! You can do it, Kenny!
Kenny's going. Oh, that's for frenzy.
That's frenzy.
So
Yeah,
he has
frenzy's always first.
Activation.
Activation now. Yay! So he's dropped down,
He's gonna-
and he has to charge. So he has help, so he's melee 9 against my melee of 6. Okay.
15 versus...
You got
He
it.
beat you.
You got it. Strength 8 versus my defense 8. I gotta roll a 1. Nope.
Let's do Betty.
Frenzy test. Roll a 5 or higher. She does, and now a activation test. But she fails. She only gets 1 action. Now she has quick charge.
So she can move and then charge.
Yeah, she can do a free charge action if she gets within range. Oh, I also forgot that I have a large bonus, so I actually get +1 melee against anybody who's not large. So I actually had +1 on top of all that. So my melee is essentially 7. But your melee is essentially 8, 9, 10, because you have 2 helpers. And you're crazed right now. So 10 versus my 7. And you roll a 9. I got to crit it. I do not. Oh. So good old Betty with her small blade, which makes her strength 7, because she's strength 6 when she's crazed. So, whoa! Yeah, that'll do it. So 1 wound. Mondos have 2, so he's down to 1. Madeline has the bully skill, so when she wins combat, she can knock you prone. So the Mondo could be knocked prone, but the Mondo has a large rule, which allows him to pass a strength test to be stopped from being involuntarily moved or knocked prone. He's strength 6, and he's a 4, and he gets it. So she does not knock him prone. That would have been cool.
That would have been.
Because little bitty, boom, it just knocks him to the ground. But she did not.
Let's do Charles. He'll activate.
He's good.
And he's going to move.
Yeah, you're kind of now not able to shoot at the guy. Fire a small blast missile. Yeah, that'll end this poorly. Madeline needs a 5. Fumbles.
Nope, so she'll just move.
And you can just keep going because I don't
And
have
jump
any.
butt.
Good.
Yep.
Move twice. Move 7 in. He goes 7 inches. So
Yeah, he'll just move up.
just surround the Mondo and just beat him to death.
Actually, that's true.
And the kid.
Yeah, he'll activate. Yep. He can probably actually... yeah, you'll probably hit
stronger guys first, and so he'll go and then he'll actually charge.
Ooh. So the kid has a melee of 4 plus 3, so he's up to 7. He still has a zinger out, so he actually will be strength 4 when if he does manage to hit. So you're up to 7, and you fumble. And I also fumble, but I think my melee is higher than yours.
We're tied.
No, mine's 6. You hit me. I'm only melee 6. You actually hit me with that fumble.
I hate to say this, but you are large.
Oh, right. I get the +1, so we're tied.
Yeah.
And Willis, he's gonna activate.
Maybe.
He is gonna activate.
Maybe.
He is gonna.
No! He fails. Oh, wait.
He might actually get it.
Wait.
Yeah, he gets it.
Yeah, metal 7.
He gets it.
He's not banged up.
He gets it.
He's lost 3 of his fingers.
How far away?
Are you in charge range? You have to be 10 inches away.
We're 9.5, so we're good.
So you're not good then. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know why I said that.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're good.
That's okay,
Yeah,
man.
you need 10 inches.
There
You
you
need
go.
9.5.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like you need 10, and you're like, I only have 9.5, but that didn't make sense. So
Not really.
whatever. So he's melee 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 against my 6.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hit? Huh? Yeah. Yep, you hit. Your strength is 5 up to 6 with the small blade. So 10 against my. I need to fumble. No. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. This should be fun. Too bad. Yeah, no. We're just going to have to do this. That's the whole turn, by the way. So we're just going to remove all these activation tokens, and we're going to roll to see who gets to start smacking first.
That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah, just him trying to get you off. Oh, I rolled a 9.
Stop going first.
Yeah, I get to go first. I'm going to randomize who I'm going to attack.
Nah.
He wants to attack the kid, but I don't know if I can come up with a good role-playing reason, so he's just kind of confused is what I'm going to say.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4. So that'll be Richard.
The best choice.
Yeah, let's kill him.
Got 2 wounds left.
So I'm melee 6 up to 7. I get 2 attacks though, so I could kill him. So I'm up to
assuming.
7,
You're assuming.
and you're melee 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're 9 against my 7.
All right.
Oh, jeez. Okay, do you want to push me away?
Nope.
Okay, let's do it again then. Ha! 5. You can't. Yep, you stopped it. Okay, so who are you activating first?
Well, I'm just gonna activate Jokebot.
Jokebot.
Yeah.
Okay, activate. Nope. 1 action.
Okay.
He has a motivator nearby, but he still needed a 4.
So he's gonna go into charge or what?
He's can't get into base contact. He's on the wrong side. Yes, we can't get into combat, so he'll just move closer.
Madeline.
Everybody's just ganging up on this guy. She fails because she's banged up, so she's back to metal 5. So she only gets 1 action. And then Charles, because I don't have anything more. He
Charles.
fails, so he gets 1 action. Actually, no, is he metal 7 now? Charlie is metal 6. Nope, so he only gets 1 action.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's a motivator nearby, so he actually passed that, so he can move again.
So you move again. So you'll move up here.
Okay, and now you got the guys at combat. Who would like to go first?
Who wants the experience is the question.
No, actually, you have to think of it this way. If I beat you in combat, I can push the guy away. So I could end up pushing most of your guys away if I roll really well.
Well, you can push everybody away, technically.
Yeah, I know. So you want to make sure that whoever's hitting first hits the hardest, is all I'm trying to say. Because they have the highest likelihood to hit.
Yeah, I think that might be Kenny, actually.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, let's do Kenny.
He's got a motivator nearby, and he's metal 6, so he just needs a 3. He makes it.
As far as his friends, it doesn't matter.
Frenzy won't make a difference, so he's 8 melee, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm 6 up to 7 because of large. So 12 versus 7. Crit! Nope, you hit me. Strength 8 versus defense 8. So you gotta roll higher than me. And you do!
Whoa!
He kills him! He kills him! Kenny jumps up to the jugular and rips him apart. And the Mondo goes down. And that ends the scenario. There's nobody else for you to kill.
Cool.
Feel good? Let's do our upgrades. You don't have any.
To the car.
And Beverly. Oh, well, that's next RPG.
I don't know what happened.
Exactly. So right now we're going to roll to see how Beverly is, see if he's dead or not, and then we're going to roll for upgrades. Got 1 injury. Survival table roll. Now Beverly is still rank and file, so he dies on a 1 or a 2. But Betty is fine, so she can have him re-roll it. 6 is banged up, so the -1. Do you want to re-roll it?
No.
Okay. Good choice. Everybody but Betty upgraded. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, so let's go left to right because there's no real re-rolls. So Kenny, roll
Kenny.
a d10. Kenny gets +1 melee or ranged. Kenny's a specialist now, so you're no longer bound to the melee 8, so you can go up to melee 9 if you like.
I will.
We're gonna pretend that he can't go up in range. He's range 0, but we're not gonna ever have that go up. Or +1 strength. His power armor's already given +2 strength.
So move.
Dave has elected for move to make him move 6. Richard rolls a 7, same thing, +1 move or +1 strength.
Ooh.
Now Richard has already moved 6.
And he's strength 6.
And he's also strength 6, but he has no limits, or he does have limits, but they're nowhere near the limits.
I say strength.
I'd say at this point strength 2. He already has move 6. If he was move 5, I'd say go for move. But your stupid chain blade keeps malfunctioning and requiring you to have a lower strength.
Oh yeah.
2. Choose a skill.
I'm going to choose assertive, so if I crit on his activation, I get another action.
You get 3 actions. That makes sense for a guy who fumbled half his activations.
Yep.
Charlie.
Charles.
7, that's also +1 move or strength. Man, you're not really getting the
+1 move.
+1 defense or +1 wound. There's a +1 defense and +1 wound if you roll a 9, and I don't think you've rolled that once yet.
So I can go to move 8 for him.
What is he? Is he
He's
elite?
elite.
Yep, totally. Because he can go, an elite, I think, can get +3 to this move. Yeah, and move maxes out at 8. It rolls a 1, so choose a skill.
Fast tracker. So I ignore when they move.
Yeah, you don't get the -1 if they move twice.
Yeah.
Madeline.
Madeline.
2, choose a skill.
Steady hands. If she doesn't move, she gets +1 to her ranged.
Jokebot, also a skill.
Marksman.
So ignore 1 level of cover. Heavy counts as light, light counts as nothing. We forgot he actually had steady hands.
Steady hands, yeah.
So those few times that he was firing, he would have got +1 for not moving. Find out next week, which I believe will be our finale. It's hard to say that when there's role-playing involved because, Dave could make certain choices to make it not so. But it's probably our finale. It will be next week on This Is Not a Test, role-playing narrative campaign, whatever it's called. This is not a test campaign. Thanks so much for watching. Happy wargaming.